Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have the long-awaited review for one of my newest Chanel bags, or my newest Chanel bag. So it is this one, so if you guys are interested then just keep watching. Okay, so the official name of this bag, at least on the receipt, is called the bowling bag, but I basically call this kind of like a trendy CC camera bag essentially. So as always, let me just give you the general overview of the bag first. Okay, so this is what the front looks like. So obviously it is like this kind of Tiffany pastel blue color, and it's with the champagne gold hardware. This is what the back looks like, so there's no like pocket or anything like that. This is what the top looks like. It does have the gold plate on the top as well, and then there's a front pocket as well. You can see right here. So this bag does have two zipper compartments. So the back zipper is actually only just one zipper right over here that you can see, and then the front zipper actually does have two zippers right over here. So like I said, see, the back one has one zipper and then the front pocket has two zippers. Let me just show you guys. It's like this. So let me just take out all the stuffing, just because I haven't been using this bag that often. Just within the last like few weeks, I just like to stuff it, especially just because of the material. So this is the front pocket. So the front pocket actually does fit like a good amount in. Actually, I was pretty surprised because it does have this kind of extender right here, which allows it to be more flexible and open. So the front pocket does have a zipper pocket right over here, and then it has two smaller pockets right over here, and then the inside is leather lined, so it's not fabric. So the material on the outside is the same exact leather on the inside, which I personally really like, because I know some Chanel bags, like for example my Chanel 19, the inside, like the very inside, is fabric and then the outside is goat skin, and I just wish like the whole thing was just goat skin. And then the back pocket actually does not open as easily, because you can see how the back pocket does not have that kind of like extender. Let's just call it an extender, I don't know what it's actually called. So it is a little bit harder to get into the back pocket, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. And then there is one small pocket right over here. The bottom of the bag does have some little feet as well. There's no design or anything on the little feet, it's just like the champagne gold. Also, this is just like a super small detail. Do you see how the little strap stamp right here has like the little Chanel logo? So the same thing. So the same thing on this one, it has the little Chanel logo. So that's how the straps stay in place. And then it's like this. And obviously this strap is like this, and then there's a little leather piece right here. So it's like a little shoulder rest. But yeah, so that's the general overview of the bag. Also, and if I didn't mention already, this bag is made with lambskin, so this bag is able to be a crossbody bag or shoulder bag. This could also be like a top handle bag as well. If you just want to like hold it in the crook of your arm, you can totally do that as well. So let me just talk about price point really quick about this bag. So not counting tax, retail price for this is going to be $4,200, and the proper description for this is in the color Blue Claire, and it's called the bowling bag. But again, like I said, I basically think that this bag is like a combination of the Trendy CC camera bag and the vanity case, like all in one, right? Because you have the vanity essence with like the way you have to open it, the camera bag because of like how it is in the front, and then obviously like the Trendy CC because of just this whole top area. So it's just like a very just like combination bag. Alrighty, so let me just tell you about some pros and cons about this bag really quickly. So pros is the aesthetic. I don't know if that counts as a pro, but it is a pro to me. Like the way it looks, like it's just so cute. Like the fact that it has feet on it, I really like that it has feet, even though like I obviously am not putting this on the floor. But yeah, and obviously like I love the seasonal aspect of it. I like that it's just very special. Like I feel like not a lot of people have this bag, or at least that I've seen. I like that the front is actually like very flexible, because to be honest, if the front was the same exact opening as the back, I wouldn't have bought it. But I actually love that the front is actually very accessible, like it's super easy to open. I know this bag is also very similar to the vanity case, the one that's kind of like the short stacked one where it's like vertical. I'll put a picture of it, and I actually think that bag is really cute. But if I can't fit a card holder in it, and it's not a card holder, right? If I can't fit a card holder in it, I just really don't see the purpose of me getting it, right? Just for my like practical like everyday life. When she was showing me like how much this opened up and the fact that it even has like these little pockets you can put like lip balm, hand sanitizer, or whatever, and the fact that it's like leather lined, I was like, oh my gosh, it's super cute. And then in the back pocket, like, yes, it's not as open, but I could actually fit in my DJI, and I could also fit in my phone in here very comfortably. So I really liked that. Like, an obvious pro is the fact that like you can literally wear this bag so many different ways. Crossbody, because the chain is actually like relatively long enough, depending obviously on your height. I also like that you can actually wear this as a somewhat of a shoulder bag, just obviously it's gonna be like this, right? And then I actually really like that you're able to use this as a top handle as well. So I don't know if you can see, but I can still hold it like this, which to me, like, I'm more than happy with that, because you can just like, you know, just like grab something, like, hold on, let me grab something really quick. And then let me talk about some cons, because there are a few cons. Okay, probably the most obvious con is because of the way that it's shaped, because of the leather that it's used. I feel like this bag is very, very prone to creasing, which is why I stuff it. So let me just refer back to my story really quick. So when I did buy this, they did have one in store. It was creased pretty bad for like a new bag, so they had to have one shipped to me from another store location. I forgot which store location, but they had to ship it to me. But my bag is already like slightly creasing. I'm going to show you. So you can so clearly see right here, you see the creasing like right at this corner, and then this one isn't as bad, but I can totally see this in the future starting to crease. But this side in particular is creased. Like, you can so clearly see it. Like, my camera isn't even that HD, and you can see the creasing. And I feel like the creasing has to do with the fact that like when you open it like this, so let's just look at it right now, right? Like normal, and then when you open it, do you see how there's like tension right at this little cranny? So that's what causes it to crease, is because like you're opening it. So that kind of like design flaw, I mean, I don't know if you could really control that or not. So it's actually a pretty big crease, like, not gonna lie. The entire aesthetic of the bag just kind of makes me overlook it. I feel like this is definitely not a bag that you should buy if you plan on using it every single day. So another just little con is that I do wish that the back also had kind of like the little, just like, extender. I don't know the proper term, but it's just, it does kind of get a little, it's like 1% annoying, because it is a little bit tighter on this. But yeah, I mean, like, obviously this bag is not an everyday bag, like, for sure. No, if this was maybe like same colors, same hardware, but it was like a mini rectangular, you could totally make it an everyday bag. But this is really just kind of like, I wouldn't say a special occasion bag, but I would not wear this every single day. I just assume that the wear and tear on this, the more that you use it, I feel like you do kind of have to baby it. I mean, I don't baby it to the point of like I'm putting this bag down like very carefully. No. Like, I'm still just like, okay, I'm gonna sit it down, but like, is there any sauce on the table? No, the table's clean. Okay, I'm putting it down, type of a thing. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I love lambskin. I mean, I love caviar too, but like, I actually really enjoy lambskin. So you can't take the cloth that comes with the bag. Almost all Chanel bags, especially if it's lambskin, it comes with the cloth, so you can kind of like buff out any like scratches or anything like that. This bag still, like I said, is relatively new, so obviously I can't give you a proper wear and tear. Maybe like in a year time, if I'm still making YouTube videos, I'll do like an updated wear and tear on this. But as of now, I've probably worn this about, since I bought it, maybe like 6-7 times, which isn't a lot. But like I said, since it's COVID, like, I'm not really going anywhere. Like, if I go to the market, I'm not gonna like take this out to go to the market, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I would probably say those are about the only pros and cons. Like, there isn't, like, the creasing would probably bother most people, especially like because it's Chanel, right? Like, this is, like I said, a seasonal bag. Like, this is a very just like special bag. I feel like most people want like a classic flap because they want something that they would use on a regular, like at least a couple times a week. But like I said, I've just started getting into more seasonal bags just because they're a little bit more special. I like looking into somebody's closet, like when I watch like Chanel bag collections, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that one is so special, like, it's so cute. Like, it might not be an everyday bag, but it's just like, wow, like, I'm so in love, you know what I mean? It's just like, you just get a bag that like kind of gives you like a really special feeling. Like, if you saw me after I saw this bag and I got it, like, I was on like the biggest, like, I was just on the biggest high, like, to be honest. Like, just from seeing this, I had the biggest smile on my face for no joke, like 5 to 6 hours. Like I was just like in disbelief. I was like, I straight up was just like, this is how I should feel about every single bag that I see. Like normal bag, special bag, like when a bag like literally like makes your heart skip a beat. And I know you're gonna think like that's dramatic, like this is a material item, but it's just true. Like some people, they get really excited when they see like food, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm one of those people too, but yeah, so that was the main reason why I bought it. I feel like a pro and cons list on this bag is a little like hard, right? Because one, like I haven't used it that often. Like I didn't use it every single day for 2 weeks straight, right? But yeah, I think it's really cute. I definitely feel like it's an eye turner. Another pro that I just thought about is the fact that because it's a seasonal bag, like it is more rare. So I know some people like aren't into, for example, Louis Vuitton because everyone has them. So this is something to consider if you want something a little bit more special and you haven't decided if you wanted like the Trendy CC or the Vanity case. So this is kind of like a 2-in-1 that you get. But yeah, so after I purchased this bag, I started like looking it up. I'm like, who has this bag? Like, does anybody have this bag? And they actually used to make this bowling bag. Like they have like vintage versions of it, which I think are a little bit bigger, where this is like obviously the smaller one. And then there's actually a size bigger than this that I didn't see in store, but I've actually seen. Probably the size bigger than this is the more popular one. Like, oh my goodness, what is her name? Lily Rose Depp. Oh my gosh, she is just like, she is like Chanel. You know how everyone says like Jenny is like human Chanel? I honestly think Lily Rose is also a human Chanel. Just even like the campaign that they had for the spring and summer, like her entire vibe, wow, I'm here for it. But anyways, she actually wears this bag, except hers is, I believe it's like yellow. I think it's yellow. I'm like 95% sure it's yellow, but she has the bigger one. And I feel like the bigger one would actually be way more practical, because imagine if this was the size bigger. I feel like the back of this would be so much easier to get in and out of, because like obviously mini bags, it is a little bit more of a struggle. But if this bag was bigger, like literally 1 or 2 sizes bigger, I definitely feel like it'd be such a good traveling bag. Like honestly, like yeah, you can't carry like a lot of stuff in it, but just the fact that it has so many pockets, like so many compartments, and the fact that it's a zipper, you can top handle it, crossbody it, like I said. But yeah, so I didn't see one in the boutique of the bigger size, because if I did see it, I definitely would have tried it on. I mean, it's me, like I'm trying to be a big bag person, but it's like I always go back to the small bags. You know what this bag reminds me of? This bag honestly gives me kind of like mini Lady Dior vibes, only in the sense, well, one, the top handle, yes, but it's kind of like a beauty bag. Whereas a mini Lady Dior, everyone says that it's like not practical because of like that one little flap, like to get in and out of, but it's like gorgeous, like it's stunning. And I feel like this is kind of like a more practical version of the Lady Dior, because obviously you can fit way more in here than you can in a mini Lady Dior. I just feel like obviously it has like more pockets, just more practicality. This is like a practical kind of bigger version of the mini Lady Dior. I don't know, maybe that's just in my head, I'm not sure, but it was just kind of giving me the vibes. But I really think it just has to do with the handle. But yeah, alrighty, so I thought I would show a little size comparison between this bag and my Chanel medium. So this is the old medium. I don't even know why they came out with the new medium. It just looks weird, like it literally looks like a square. But anyways, so this is the old medium, and then this is the bag I have right here. So if you can kind of see, the old medium is a little bit longer, but in terms of width, I would say that this bag is a little bit fatter. So you can kind of see the size difference. Obviously this one is a lot longer, this one is a little bit shorter. So you can kind of see it like this. And then this is the bottom of the bag. Maybe I'll align them. So you see it's about maybe like 1.5 inches longer than this one is. And then just for the sake of comparison, I'll just show you the strap. Oh, if I didn't mention before, the strap on this one is not adjustable, whereas for example the one on the boy bag is adjustable, has a little buckles. So you can see right here, so this is where they both, let's say, start hypothetically, right? So this is what it looks like. So obviously the boy leather, this is really hard to do, but the leather on the boy strap is a lot longer, whereas on the Trendy CC camera bag, it's literally like what, maybe like 12 inches long. And then whereas this one is like significantly longer, like that. And then let me just show you guys what fits in this bag as well, just so you can kind of gauge like how much you can stuff this. So obviously I have been using my Celine bag basically every single day since I got it, and I do have a review video coming up. Just give me like a couple days to like film it and like properly use it, since I did just get this bag. So I do have some stuff in here, so we're basically just gonna put stuff in here and see like how much I can fit. So in my Celine bag right now I do have this, so let me just take the chain off. Let's just see if the mini pochette can actually fit inside of this bag. Okay, so there's really nothing in here right now just because I just dumped everything. Like I went to the market this morning, but so let me just give you like a visual representation. You see this like this? Okay, so if I open this completely, this is able to fit in here. Realistically though, if I was using this bag, I wouldn't use an SLG this big, just because to me it's a waste of space. But I'm just putting it in here just so you can kind of like gauge what can and cannot fit in here. Alrighty, so next I have my keys with my AirPods and like a couple keychains that I normally carry. So it still fits in here, as you can see. And then I just have like my little pack of mints. So I'm gonna put the mints in like the little pocket that comes, you see like the little pockets right here, so I'm gonna put that right over here. I actually do have a little coin pouch, so I'm just gonna tuck this in here. So it's getting on the brim of getting full. Okay, so there's really nothing else in my bag that I would put here, but basically I have like my coin pouch, my wallet, a mini pochette if you'd like. Oh, let me grab some Dior lip gloss just so you can kind of gauge like how many lip products you can put in here. Okay, so I have 3 of the Dior products. If anyone's curious, this is my all-time favorite lip product brand. But so I have the oil one because it's like kind of fatter, I have the regular lip gloss, and I have their lip gloss as well. So I'm gonna see if I can put all 3 of the lip products in here. Again, like I said, I would not normally stuff it like this, but it's just so you guys can see. And then I'm gonna close the front. So yeah, so the front is fully stuffed, and you actually can't even tell that it's stuffed. Like, you can't tell that there's like a lot of stuff, like it's not like bulging or anything like that. So let's also, with the front filled, I'm gonna fill up the back. So I'm gonna put my phone in the back, and then I also carry around this like purse lock. So I'm gonna put this in here too. What else? Okay, so clearly my glasses case will not fit. Like, just, I'm not even gonna force that in there. Again, like my straw case, there's no way, absolutely no way. I do have an extra phone charger that I can try putting in here. And then I honestly still have room. Like, you can definitely fit in a mini bottle of hand sanitizer if you want comfortably in here, but I just don't have hand sanitizer on me right now. I think I left it in my car. Let me just zip this all the way up. So then, yeah, like this. So it is pretty weighty, but there is a lot of stuff in here. But you can see how even though this is filled, there's no like bulging or anything on the sides, no bulging on the back. Like, it literally just looks like how it was before, but now it's just excessively heavy. So yeah, so that's what can fit in here. So this actually can fit more than I thought it could. In the very beginning, when I first got this bag, I just assumed like you can't fit a lot of here, but you can actually fit quite a bit in here. Like, do you see how much is in here? I literally have 3 lip products. I have mint, I have a coin pouch, I have my wallet, like my key clay, a mini pouch, and my AirPods keychains. And yeah, so I could definitely fit in my camera. Like I said, like my Canon G7X that I used to film with, I totally can fit that in here. I mean, not on top of all of this, but just to put that in here on its own, I could totally fit it with my DJI as well. So I would definitely categorize this as like mini but mighty. Like, you think with the size and just kind of how like delicate this bag looks that it can't hold a lot, but it can actually hold a bunch in here. And then also, just for the sake of testing, if anyone's curious if the phone can fit in here, so I have the new iPhone Pro, not the Max, just the regular one. So I'm just gonna show you. So I do have a pop socket on mine, so it does make it a little thicker. Okay, let me just take this off because I feel like the pop socket doesn't count. So this is the phone on its own. I feel like in general most people have thin cases, so the phone itself can actually fit in the front. like lengthwise and widthwise, I mean, it looks weird. Like for sure it looks weird, and obviously if you have a case, I feel like that would be pushing it, but it is able to fit. So I feel like just having the option in case you're just doing a bunch of stuff like running around and you just need to pop your phone into the front really quick, just to like put it there for a second, just maybe like you need to use your hands really quickly and you don't have enough time to open the zipper and stuff your phone in, like you can place this in here if you wanted to, like this, and it does fit vertically, or I mean horizontally as well, which is really nice too. You know what this bag reminds me of? This bag honestly gives me kind of like mini Lady Dior vibes, only in the sense, well, one, the top handle, yes, but it's kind of like a beauty bag, whereas a mini Lady Dior, everyone says that it's like not practical because of like that one little flap, like to get in and out of but it's like gorgeous, like it's stunning. And I feel like this is kind of like a more practical version of the Lady Dior, because obviously you can fit way more in here than you can in a mini Lady Dior. I just feel like obviously it has like more pockets, just more practicality. This is like a practical kind of bigger version of the mini Lady Dior. I don't know, maybe that's just in my head, I'm not sure, but it was just kind of giving me the vibes, but I really think it just has to do with the handle. But yeah, alrighty, so and then I will enter my mod shots now.
She's a Mona Lisa, everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa, everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about a feature.
Bag because I know it is, I feel like seasonal bags are like a hit and miss for certain people. Like I know a lot of Chanel lovers, like they just want to get the flaps, that's it, and I totally understand why. Like flaps are super cute, but are any of you guys considering like the Trendy CC as your number one, the camera bag, the Trendy CC camera bag, or even the vanity case, which I think is amazing, like that beige and black, even in the maroon color, like, and even the all white too with just like the aged gold hardware. Yeah, I clearly really like the vanity case. I don't know if I would ever buy it, like not anytime soon, like it's just not in my top priority, but I do enjoy the vanity case. Like visually, I really like looking at it. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.